Where's my gun at? There we go. There it is. Bang bang homies, what up? It's NEACE. So I'm about to win a game this morning, and I'm going to talk about something that that I've been wanting to talk about for a while, but I haven't really had the time. I've been sick the past few days. I haven't really had the energy. And quite frankly, I haven't had the desire until recently. I don't know if you guys know, there's a Fortnite subreddit and there's a competitive Fortnite subreddit now on Reddit. And one of the things that I've been seeing a lot of lately since the summer skirmish and all that has been happening, I don't know if you guys remember the old Friday Fortnite format that was pretty much the only competitive format that we had at the time of when Fortnite started becoming more and more popular. It was the only thing that we had that we could watch that was remotely competitive at the time. But if you don't know, I'm going to give you a quick summary of this format, why it's garbage, and why it should never come back again, and why we should never really, as a community, be supporting this type of format, okay? And I'm going to start by, firstly, if you haven't really heard of this guy, Keemstar, I would strongly recommend that you do a little Googling. Just find one of the many, and I mean there's literally countless. Oh, there's a guy in here. Hold on, let's kill him. Alright. Why did he pull out his... He could have killed me with a shotgun. There's countless, I mean literally countless examples of how this guy behaves in real life and on YouTube with his drama alert platform. But basically, Keemstar's a scumbag. I mean, this guy is known to be racist. He's known to make false accusations, calling people pedophiles that aren't. He's literally like, if like a Jerry Springer were to exist on YouTube, but had like no moral compass about just about anything in general. I mean, it's like, there's just so much wrong with the dude, in terms of like what he brings to the table as a content creator. And I'm only bringing this up to point out that I think the only reason that he existed in the first place in the Fortnite community is because regardless of what, you know, regardless of how fucked up this dude is, and he sucks. I mean, he fucking sucks. He's a scumbag. But regardless of all that, he was one of the first guys to recognize that there was a hole in the market for competitive tournaments. So naturally, because of his connections through YouTube, and he's a massive YouTuber, scumbag or not, he's a massive YouTuber, and you know, as it's been proven time and time again that scumbags don't necessarily lose on social media very often. Especially, I mean, the guy works hard, but he's just super scummy. And he recognizes that there was a hole in the market for any sort of tournaments that people are looking for, and there was no way to get these big names, these big pub stompers, these giant YouTubers. There's no way to get their names out there for any sort of competitive thing, to pit them against one another and to find out who's the best. I'm air quoting here. So Keemstar decides to make this Friday Fortnite tournament. And the Friday Fortnite tournament is essentially just a pub stomping fest. It's a pub stomp. You join in groups of two into squads, and then you both try to get as many kills as possible. Well, here's the problem with this format, and it was a problem in the beginning, and I'm going to get to why it's not so much of a problem and why I'm finally speaking against it on my own YouTube. It wasn't a problem initially because Epic Games wasn't running any events. There was nothing else that was an option. And unfortunately, as shitty as Keemstar as a person is, there really wasn't anything else for anybody to compete in. But the problem and the common criticism of this format was, very simply, if you didn't have a YouTube following over like, you know, 200,000 subscribers or whatever, or Keemstar doesn't like you, you're not playing in this. So essentially all this tournament wound up being was just a way for established content creators, people that don't need money, to collect dead money. And what this has the added benefit of doing for these guys is, say that you're a more established content creator. Say that you're a ninja. Say that you're a myth. Say that you're a Daquan. Say that you're a I don't know, an allié. Like anybody, as long as you had a following, you were allowed to compete in the most premier and the only tournament that Fortnite had the only tournament that we had to play in Fortnite. So what did this wind up doing? Essentially, all this wound up doing was making a scenario where the actually good players, like the top players, the absolute tip-top players that may not have had a big social media following from other games or what have you, they had no chance to compete. And you were getting this misinformation of like, oh, look at Myth, look at Ninja, these guys are the best of the best of the best. And they never were, right? Like, maybe they were a long time ago, but they weren't. In the context of this tournament, they were campaigned and championed as like the absolute best of the best players. So it was a very disingenuous thing. It was super frustrating to people that played this game seriously and knew that the game was more than just pub stomping. So what you wound up happening was you would constantly, every week, have a bunch of players that were not invited off of any merit, really. And they would, time and time again, they would take home prize pools. They would take home dead money and would frustrate the other players. And we would have no way to showcase our skills. So now that Epic Games actually ran a tournament where I placed top 50 out of all the Fortnite players in an open qualifier, now I feel comfortable being like, all right, as someone who's competed, I feel comfortable coming out on YouTube and being like, fuck Keemstar, fuck Friday Fortnite, and fuck this format. Because I'm going to tell you right now, 90% of the people that will be in that tournament, oh well, maybe 90's harsh. 70% of the people that would be in that tournament wouldn't even make it through the open qualifiers of the PAX West tournament. These players are not pros. I'm sorry. Many of them are not pros. They're just popular content creators. And the format is lottery. It's luck-based. And there's a reason why the FaZe guys often won that format, is because they were the best players there, and they were one of the players that I do not include in that whole, like, wouldn't have made it out of the open qualifiers thing. It's a very frustrating thing to see time and time again. As somebody who's basically worked my way up from nothing, I've gotten no help getting my Fortnite brand off the ground. If anything, I've gotten negative help because of my affiliation with League and the fact that I've had to deal with losing subs, which YouTube algorithm does not like. It's pretty frustrating working so hard and putting in the effort to be better than these people that are constantly being marketed as the absolute cream of the crop that haven't really done anything to earn it. And that's frustrating to me. What the heck? Oh my god, that kid got destroyed. You think I didn't see that or something? Well, I gotta kill these guys. I got C4, I'm gonna push him. Is this like the sneakiest person in NA? Threw nades at him and then just ran away. He must have ran back to the jungle. This guy's a... Wait, did he die too? Like, I don't... I'm so confused. But anyways, now that I'm sitting here in a position to speak out for the people, like, anybody that wants to play this game full time knows how hard it is to get any sort of clout, any sort of recognition. When you constantly have a community that's like, oh my god, Myth is the best player ever! And then they have these tournaments where they're like... people like that are constantly getting invited over people that would deserve that spot. Let me frame it this way. Nate Hill dominated at PAX West. He didn't get like first or anything, but he played out of his mind, right? Nate Hill just recently got on FaZe, right? If the Fortnite community and people like Keemstar had their way, Nate Hill wouldn't exist. Same with Vivid. That's the problem with shit like this. It's disingenuous. It doesn't give a fuck about any sort of competitive like integrity at all. It's crap. And it furthers this idea that just because you have a big following on Twitter or YouTube or whatever, that you are better. That you are better. That your opinions matter more. That your gameplay is more valuable. And it's bullshit. It's fucking crap. Fuck Keemstar's racist ass. Fuck his shitty ass Friday Fortnite joke tournament, RNG-based tournament, where a bunch of content creators get free money just because Keemstar wants to get some clout through a game that he doesn't give a fuck about. You know what I mean? I don't give a shit. And it's just, that's just facts. Like, everything I'm saying here is facts. Like, there's anybody that's worth a damn in Fortnite who's actually good at the game, it would be sitting there right now. They may be afraid to say it because of the consequence of speaking out against shit like this, because they don't want to, like, look bad on social media or whatever. But they're sitting at the computer, they're nodding their head, they're like, yeah, NEACE is right. I mean, I don't care, dude. I'm a fucking war vet, dude. You know what I mean? I don't care. I don't care about some little. This dude's an adult male who runs a drama channel, and this is the person that we're gonna be giving a platform on Fortnite. And like I said, I mean, yeah, I didn't say anything out loud on YouTube before, but I was definitely thinking it back when this tournament was happening, and back when I was more underground and I hadn't had a good result in the big tournament. I was sitting here saying, like, man, really sucks that I can't compete even though I'm better than 80% of the people in this tournament, but what can I do? I'm not big enough on YouTube. And, you know, Epic Games wasn't running tournaments. Well, now guess what? Epic Games ran a tournament, and they ran one that was based on skill, and guess what? I placed in it. So guess what? I'm gonna speak out for the people that won't. And I don't think that anybody should be supporting this clown shit. I really don't, and I think that it's sad that we live in a culture now where, like, social media power is it's more valuable than money in many ways. I mean, this guy can be absolute, like, just scum of the earth, like, filth behavior, and it'll go on. Like, his brand will go on. It's not like there's gonna, I mean, unless they Alex Jones this dude, he's not gonna go anywhere. Out of all the fucked up shit he did, there's no accountability. Like, it just blows my mind, and it's frustrating to me because it just seems to be no moral, like, barometer. And even the Fortnite guys, it made me sad to see a lot of Fortnite guys that I know supporting this crap out loud on their brands, being like, well, it's not that big a deal. You know, I mean, don't be mad at Keem for running the. It's like, yeah, dude, they really should be. And the only reason that you wouldn't hold them accountable on your brand is because you're getting free money from it. And it's pretty sad what money does to people, dude. He's going up this hill. I think there's a guy up here. Oh, shit. Oh, boy, we fucked up now. I'm gonna try to C4 him, I think. Alright. But yeah, dude, it's frustrating for me to watch. But you guys, you know, while we're sitting here chilling, we're gonna get this W. You let me know what you think in the comments. I mean, am I out of line here? I don't see a universe where anybody can convince me that this type of shit is healthy for the scene at all. Because all it does is, like I said, all it does is promote people that don't deserve to be up there. Like, no offense, like, Myth works his ass off, but we've seen what happens when Myth goes to real tournaments with real players, right? Like, you've seen it. You've seen these other big content creators stay home and not go to PAX because they know that if they went to PAX, they would have lost and it would have hurt their brand. Like, you guys understand that, right? Like, I'm tired of these tournaments where we try to pretend that these players are better than the other players that work their ass off. Like, I'm tired of that. And anybody that values, like, competition in a game, I mean, or in Fortnite, they should be tired of it too. Because it's a joke. It's a joke. Period, point blank. Well, what can we do, you know? Most people won't speak out. These big content creators won't speak out. They won't say anything about it. They won't say anything bad about it because they know if they say anything bad about it, then here's what Keemstar does. Keemstar sees this video. If he sees my video, he's gonna get salty about it. He's gonna talk shit about me, right? And what type of fucked up shit are you gonna try to do to me, right? You're gonna try to DDoS me. You're gonna try to release my address. This guy's a scumbag. This is the type of stuff that he did before. And he exists. You know what I mean? He exists in a big way. Like, he's not going anywhere. People still promote his tournaments for him. Like, constantly. Like, he's not going anywhere. So that's why I think that more people should be like, no, dude, this isn't cool. Like, this isn't what the game should be about. It looked like he was gonna snipe me in the face. You saw that? He squared up. And in other news, now that I've gotten that off my chest, I think I'm going to TwitchCon. And sorry that I haven't posted any videos recently. I've been sick. I obviously was at PAX. And I'd like to take a moment while I'm doing this to shout you guys out. The guys that donated, sub to the stream, helped get me out there. Replaced. We did it, you know? And that wasn't possible without you guys. Oh boy, you guys are squaring up. Jesus, it's a bot lobby. Tell me someone has another grappler. This grappler thing, man, it's pretty dope. Before this weekend, this patch came out, man, I absolutely hated it. It was so laggy. It seems like they fixed it. All my replays were deleted when I got on this morning. But yeah, big shouts out to anybody that helped get me out to PAX, finally showing that we could hang with the best of the best. We were damn close. We were damn close to getting into the top 20. A couple things went our way. We would have been there. There's a guy in that box. We're going to kill that guy. Unless that's a visual glitch. I mean, he has to be in there, right? Wiggle. Just wiggle. Maybe we can... No, I get sniped. There we go. So yeah, fuck Keemstar, fuck Friday Fortnite. Don't let that shit come back, and share this video with people that are like, oh, Friday Fortnite, I want to see Myth and Ninja play against each other. No. I want to see Daquan get invited. I want to see Logan Paul get invited in Pub Stomp. No, let that shit die. Let that little racist scumbag, I mean, just seriously, an adult running a drama channel. An adult male running a drama channel. Thriving off of people's dirty laundry. Scumbag. Scumbag. Contributing to the shittiness of our culture today. That's who we're gonna have? That's our guy for Fortnite? No, I'm good. Share it. Tell people. And all you gotta do is look around for evidence of all the stuff that I talked about. It's all out there. I mean, the dude has no shame. There's no shame. He's a scumbag. So... anyways, if you enjoyed this talk, please like, comment, share, subscribe. If you guys want to see me at TwitchCon, let me know. I'm thinking about, I mean, I'm in talks with orgs now that we've done well. I'm in talks with orgs, but a part of me just wants to stay independent of orgs, but I don't know. Let me know what you think. I'm considering opening up a Patreon purely just for tournament expenses. That's what the Patreon, that's what a Patreon would go to. I would have to restructure my old Patreon from League, but that's what I'm thinking about. If I could just attend tournaments through you guys, I would prefer it rather than deal with an org and org BS. Seattle trip was great. But anyways, yeah, that's all I got for now. Let me know what you think. Love ya. I'll be posting more videos here in the future. Sorry, they've been kind of sluggish lately. It's my bad. I've been sick. But yeah, I'm not stopping. Full steam ahead. We're going to go and keep crushing. All right? I'm out. Bang, bang. Gotta go.